They were supposed to be brothers, united by language, history, and the dream of Arab unity. Egypt and Libya once stood on the same side of history, but in the early 1970s, that brotherhood collapsed. What followed was not just political disagreement, but a slow descent into hostility, one that nearly ignited a war far larger than anyone intended. When Anwar Sadat rose to the presidency of Egypt, Libya expected continuity and loyalty. Instead, it encountered resistance. Sadat believed Egypt's survival depended on stability, diplomacy, and careful calculation. Muammar Gaddafi believed the Arab world needed permanent revolution, enforced without compromise. Each man believed the other was a threat. Sadat saw Gaddafi as reckless and unpredictable, while Gaddafi viewed Sadat as weak and willing to abandon Arab nationalism. Their ideological clash quickly poisoned relations between their countries. In February 1973, a single event pushed this tension toward breaking point. Libyan Arab Airlines Flight 114 entered a violent sandstorm and lost its bearings. Disoriented, the civilian aircraft drifted off course into Israeli-controlled airspace. Israeli fighter jets intercepted the plane and, moments later, opened fire. The aircraft was destroyed, killing more than 100 passengers and crew. Among the dead was Libya's foreign minister, Salah Bissia, turning a tragic mistake into an international shock. Gaddafi erupted in anger. To him, the attack was not only an Israeli crime, but also an Egyptian failure. He believed Egypt should have prevented the incident or responded with force. Instead, Egypt remained cautious and restrained. Consumed by age, humiliation, Gaddafi chose revenge. His target was the Queen Elizabeth II, a British luxury ship chartered by American Jewish passengers sailing to Israel to mark the country's 25th anniversary. Gaddafi issued a dangerous order. An Egyptian submarine was to intercept and sink the ship. It was a decision that risked dragging Britain, the United States, and Israel into direct military confrontation. At the final moment, Anwar Sadat intervened. He cancelled the order, fully aware that an attack would unleash consequences far beyond Egypt and Libya. In stopping the strike, Sadat prevented a disaster that could have spiraled into a global crisis. But the damage between the two leaders was already irreversible. From that point on, relations between Egypt and Libya collapsed completely. Political cooperation gave way to propaganda, suspicion, and military tension along their shared border. The vision of Arab unity that once connected Sadat and Gaddafi was dead. In 1977, the cold hostility finally turned violent. Egyptian and Libyan forces clashed in a brief but intense border war, sealing the final breakdown of relations between the former allies.